This week on Outdoor Bound TV, we leave the snow and cold of the Midwest in December to travel to central Mississippi with our good friends at Oswego Wildlife. Now, you'd expect somebody traveling to the Mississippi River Delta to possibly be fishing or even going waterfowl hunting. Not on this trip. We'll be hunting trophy whitetail.
Oh, yeah!
All right.
Awesome.
What a big old beast.
75 yards.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Minnesota Power, Team Smackdown Outdoors, Meyer Recreational Buildings, and Canada Outdoor Adventures.
Environmental stewardship runs deep at Minnesota Power. We value clean air and water while delivering safe, reliable, and affordable electricity that enhances your comfort, security, and quality of life. Minnesota Power, powering the pace
of industry,
of business,
of life.
Team Smackdown Outdoors. Team Smackdown Outdoors, leading the way in custom outdoor art.
At Meyer Recreational Buildings, you'll get a certified building experience where we assure you a worry-free, guaranteed, high-quality recreational building.
Designed by outdoorsmen like you, Meyer Recreational Buildings are built with the highest quality American-made materials. Build with confidence. Build with Meyer.
My name is Jeff Meyer from Meyer Recreational Buildings. Call me today for a better way to build.
Visit our website at meyerrecreational.com and pick out your design today.
Offering professionally guided, all-inclusive packages, Canada Outdoor Adventures is a U.S.-based company specializing in great hunting adventures in Alberta, British Columbia, New Zealand, and beyond. Whether you're seeking that trophy of a lifetime, planning a hunt for you or your group, or taking your son or daughter on their first adventure, let Canada Outdoor Adventures handle all the details for you. To contact a pro staff member near you, visit our website, Canada Outdoor Adventures, the adventure of a lifetime.
You know, when you think of great whitetail hunting destinations, you think of places like Buffalo County, Wisconsin, or southern Iowa, Pike County, Illinois, or even Alberta, Canada. Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm your host, Kurt Walbeck. On this week's show, we get to discover a relatively new destination for great whitetails, central Mississippi.
Mississippi. This is day 2. We're back out on the Delta tonight. This morning we were up in the hill country of Mississippi, just off the Delta, up into the hills, and now tonight we've come back right out on the Mississippi Delta itself. We're sitting on a food plot, same plots we were on last night. We're right on the edge of the National Wildlife Refuge, so a lot of these deer may live on the refuge. They work their way out onto these food plots at night to feed. Last night we probably saw 15 to 20 deer out here. The problem is we didn't see a buck that was worthwhile to shoot. We're hoping tonight the deer come out a little bit earlier. It's a beautiful night. It's very, very calm. It's about 55 degrees here in Mississippi. It's the second week of December, so it's a little bit unusual for us coming from the Midwest to be hunting on the second week of December and have 55-degree temperatures, but it's perfectly normal here in Mississippi. So we're gonna hunker in and see if we can get one of these big Mississippi whitetails to come out tonight. So sit back and let's hope we get one to come out. young bud that just came out into the food plot here. It's really very early, but that's probably a good sign. Hopefully these deer are going to move early tonight. He's just came out of the brush. Now, the brush down here is really very, very thick. The woods are very thick. I'm not sure that you could walk through it. It's a combination of scrub brush and oaks and so on, but the deer sure seem to love it. But they're coming out of that brush, and you can't see them until they literally get right out into the food plot. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Looking back, it's almost like something ran him off.
Well, wouldn't you know it, just as the bucks are starting to move out into the plot, a coyote decides to make an appearance and scatter the animals from the field. But it wasn't long before I caught some movement in the near corner of the field. What shows up? A group of wild hogs.
First hog ever. And he's down, laying right out there. You know, when you come to Mississippi on a whitetail hunt, there's a lot of things that you don't expect, and killing a hog is one of them. Our guide Dustin warned us. He said, you know what? When you're sitting down here on the Delta, you're going to see anything from good whitetails to bobcats. And tonight, hog right out in the corner. We just killed a hog, and there is a deer standing behind us about 50 yards, just feeding, not paying any attention. I love Mississippi. And I tell you what, there's been something down in the corner of this food plot all night, and the deer have been staying away from it. They kind of jump and they get nervous and they look back there, and I told Bobby, the camera guy, I said, something is down in there, and I said, I'm about to climb down and go see what it is. And all of a sudden, a hog just fed out there, actually 2 black hogs, so first hog ever.
All of a sudden, more hogs started to feed out onto the plot.
So they stopped. Just shot 1 hog, and not more than 5 minutes later, 3 more black hogs come out. So I put a shot on the second hog. He went down and then kind of ran back into the brush a little bit. And as soon as I turned back and I looked, and there are 2 deer standing about 75 yards from the stand right now, only in Mississippi.
Well, here's one of the bonuses you get when you come to Mississippi whitetail hunting. Now, we didn't expect to kill a hog on this trip. We're here hunting with Oswego Wildlife, and we're down on the Mississippi River Delta, and we're after whitetail deer. But one of the bonuses when you hunt here in Mississippi is they have coyotes, they've got bobcats. We saw a really nice bobcat coming out here on the Delta last night, and they've got a ton of hogs. And all of these are eligible when you come whitetail hunting here in Mississippi. Now, we've got a second one back here in the brush as well. 2 minutes after we killed this hog, 3 more came out into the food plot tonight, which is unheard of. And we were able to put a shot on that one as well. So this is just the first one. We've got a second one back in the brush. But I tell you what, folks ask all the time, why do you go to Mississippi deer hunting? Well, this is exactly why we go to Mississippi deer hunting. Not only do they have great whitetail deer, they've got hogs, they've got bobcats, and they've got coyotes, and all of them that you can harvest when you're here hunting. And this has been a ton of fun again with Oswego Wildlife. Our guy Dustin has put us in some great spots already this week, and it's not over. We still have a whitetail tag, and we're hoping to kill a big whitetail, but this is just one of the unexpected bonuses you get when you come down here to Mississippi.
My name's Dustin Bowling from Acona, Mississippi with Oswego Wildlife. Oswego Wildlife is owned and operated by Walt Diggs, my father-in-law. We operate on 6,000 acres of pine and hardwoods in the Delta and in the hills of Holmes County. Oswego Wildlife offers a 3-day semi-guided deer hunt that includes lodging, 3 home-cooked meals a day, and transportation guiding to and from your deer stand. The idea behind the Oswego Hunting Club was to go based on the old Mississippi style hunting camps, and the camp was all centered around the eating area, but everybody met for dinner, and there was a blessing usually over the food, and when everybody was through with dinner, they'd go about their own way. So that's kind of the idea behind our camp. We have one big kitchen area, dining room area. Whenever dinner's ready, we ring a bell and everybody comes and sits down, enjoys a meal, and everybody's there together. Mississippi is a great destination for whitetail hunting. There's an abundance of deer now, and also as the season winds down up north and out west, we still have plenty of time left. It's just really getting good here. With a whitetail tag in Mississippi, you are allowed to kill 1 buck, 1 doe, coyotes, bobcats, and wild hogs. That's 4 different species of animals. It really makes for a great destination and a great time of the year to get out of the Midwest and come down south. Our main goal here is for you to enjoy southern hospitality, southern home cooking, and also a chance at killing a great southern whitetail.
Hi, I'm Shannon Groove from Colby, Wisconsin. Stay tuned, Outdoor Bound TV will be right back after these messages.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission by Matthews, True Fire Releases, Tacticam, and G2 Outdoor Products.
This is my life. The weekend warrior. No more production lines or deadlines. This is why I work 5 days a week. I need speed, power, precision. I expect no less than the best. This is my best. This is my chance. This is my mission.
Simple, efficient, powerful. Mission by Matthews.
Well, Mark, I gotta hand it to you. I am loving my TrueFire Hardcore.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, brother.
Not only is this thing extremely accurate on the range, its features are deadly in the field.
What I noticed, whether you're sweating shooting does in the early season or shivering when that late season buck comes in, that jaw cannot come off that loop. I love my TrueFire Hardcore.
Wait, what do you got there?
That's a hardcore forefinger.
Give me that.
Not this time, brother.
The TrueFire Hardcore, available at your local retailer.
Ben, what do you have on the front of your bow?
This is the new Tacticam HD video camera and bow stabilizer, all in one. It features one-touch easy recording in a waterproof housing, and it comes with universal mounting with a rechargeable battery.
Film your hunt hands-free in full HD.
That's incredible. Where do you find those?
Tacticam is available to purchase on our website or at an outdoor retailer near you. Tacticam. Share your hunt.
Hey everyone, we love to see the photos of the animals you harvest and the fish you catch here on Outdoor Bound TV. Well, this season, our friends at Petrick Service Station have once again teamed up with Mike Liga Taxidermy to bring you some great prizes just for submitting your photos to the show.
Simply log on to the Outdoor Bound TV website, click on the Submit Photo button, and all the instructions and contest rules are right there. All animal photos submitted will be entered into the Hunting Grand Prize Drawing, a Remington Model 700 270 rifle, compliments of Petrick Service Station. All fish photos submitted will be entered into the Fishing Grand Prize Drawing, a professional fish mounting, compliments of Mike Liga Taxidermy. All entries must be received by December 1st to qualify.
And remember, you can't win if you don't submit your photos. Here are this week's Outdoor Bound TV viewer photos.
Hey folks, welcome back to Outdoor Bound TV. Before we left you for the break, we had just killed a nice hog down in the Mississippi River Delta. Well, we're still here in Mississippi. We've climbed into a whitetail stand tonight up in the hill country of Mississippi. Now, the food plot that we're hunting tonight is surrounded by oak ridges and pine plantation. So there's great cover for these whitetail to bed up during the day, and then they tend to move out into these food plots at night to feed. So we're hoping we've got one of these bucks moving out in the plot. Now it's the second week of December here, and the bucks are just going into the rut. We've seen a lot of deer this week and a lot of small bucks, but we haven't seen the real big whitetails yet. And just like in the Midwest, those big whitetails wait for a few days into the rut before they make their presence known. So we're hoping tonight's the night, and we're hoping they pick this food plot to make their appearance. So stick with us. We're going to see if we can put one of these big Mississippi whitetails on the ground tonight. Got a deer coming out in the plot right here. In. Come back this way. Down, he's down, he's down, he's down. He's down right there. I'm telling you, this 4570 is just a wicked bullet, and it's got a heck of a kick, but I don't care because that buck went right over to the woods. He made a U-turn, came back out in the plot, and he's piled up right over in that corner. So we're gonna go over and take a look at him. Oh, yep, there's sign. There's sign there. He was running so low to the ground with me.
There's a lot of sign right here. Yeah, there's a really good sign. There he is. There he is. Right here he is right here. This is awesome. Check it out. My first ever Mississippi whitetail deer. Look at this. That is awesome. I tell you what, this has been just an incredible week. Man, I shot my first wild hog 2 nights ago down on the Mississippi River Delta, and now we're out whitetail hunting. And last night, about the last minute or two of camera light, I told Bobby, my cameraman, I said, you know, I don't know if it's going to come together. And just when I said that, I turned and looked, and out of the woods stepped this guy. Just a beautiful Mississippi rack on him. It has just been an incredible week. It is so neat to come down here in the month of December. We're 2 weeks from Christmas. It's the second week of December, and the weather has just been incredible. You come out in the morning and it's 28, 29 degrees, and it warms up during the day into the 60s and mid 50s. Beautiful, beautiful sunshiny days. It's a lot like September in the Midwest, and it's just nice to get a break from the snow and cold and come down here and get a chance to hunt for these great whitetails. You can also hunt wild hogs like we harvested the other night. We also saw a bobcat, and that's something you can harvest with a deer license here, and coyotes. So there's multiple species that you can harvest. The folks at Oswego Wildlife have taken such good care of us. I tell you what, they talk about Southern hospitality and good home Southern cooking. And I think I probably put on about 20 pounds this week, because we certainly have eaten very, very well. And to come here and enjoy the Southern hospitalities, you know, one of the things that Oswego Wildlife does so well is they really recreate the Southern deer camp atmosphere. And there were 9 or 10 other guys in camp with us this week, and we all eat dinner together, and we get a chance to share stories around the dinner table at night or having breakfast in the morning. And it's just really neat. They've really been able to recreate that deer camp type atmosphere here in the South. And great Southern cooking, as I mentioned, great Southern hospitality, great friends. And Dustin and Walt just do an awesome job. And boy, I tell you what, Dustin put us in a new spot tonight. He knew there were some good bucks that have been working this area. It's the start of the rut here in December, and we've been seeing a ton of does and a ton of small bucks chasing does this week. But we just haven't seen the big guys yet. And Dustin said, well, Kurt, I've got a spot for you tonight. And he put us in a spot. Beautiful food plots here. I think they have something like 80 food plots here at Oswego Wildlife with nice tripod box stands on all of them. And I feel very, very lucky that we were able to get this guy. We had a little bit of a mishap. When the deer came out, I raised the gun up, and it's a primitive weapon season here in Mississippi, and I brought my muzzleloader along the hunt. Well, primitive weapon means a muzzleloader or any pre-1900 single-shot large caliber rifle. Well, I mentioned I brought my muzzleloader, and Walt Diggs, the owner of Oswego Wildlife, said, Kurt, I've got a gun for you to use if you'd like. And he gave me an H&R model 1871 4570 single-shot rifle, and I was able to harvest my first hog with it the other night, and now able to harvest this wonderful deer. And but the only thing, when I went to pull the trigger on this animal, my heart sank, because when I pulled the trigger, the hammer went click. And here, when I climbed in the stand tonight, I forgot to reload the single shot. So I was kind of scrambling for a shell, and Bobby, the camera guy, said, don't worry, he's out there, take your time. And I was able to get a shell in the gun and able to get a shot on this guy, and made a good shot on him, and he went just a little bit and went down here in this food plot. And I am tickled to death. This is a wonderful deer. And you know, Dustin said it best. He said, you know, you come and enjoy the fellowship and the good friends and the good food and the good hospitality, and if you're able to harvest a great whitetail, that should be a bonus. Well, I tell you what, this is a bonus for me. If you're interested in coming to Mississippi during the months of December or January, give the folks at Oswego Wildlife a call. The number's on the bottom of the screen, or you can check them out. They have a Facebook page, Oswego Wildlife, or check out their website. It's just a great break to come down in the month of December or January when the weather's cold in the Midwest and we've got snow on the ground. Come down to beautiful weather, great cooking, and awesome, awesome hunting action. You gotta give it a try. What an awesome deer.
Hey, do you want to stay up to date on the cast and crew of Outdoor Bound TV? Find them on Facebook, or you can log on to their website, outdoorbound.tv.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Real Deal Mineral, Weiss Realty, Chilson Automotive, and MBS.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. It contains less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need for proper gestation. And
it's a great way to ensure that your deer are getting the proper vitamins and minerals they need to grow big horns.
We started using Real Deal Mineral on our farm this year, and the results, well, they speak for themselves.
Real Deal Mineral. Check out our website or a dealer near you.
Weiss Realty will find the perfect property for you. The entire Weiss team of agents brings expert knowledge from every aspect of the outdoors and specializes in hunting land in rural properties. Whether it's hunting, fishing, farming, logging, or construction, we have the answers to your questions. Buying or selling, hunting or farmland.
Contact a land specialist from the Weiss team today. Weiss Realty. We cover a lot of ground.
Since 1999, McCuskey Brush Service has been specializing in right-of-way clearing for power, gas, fiber optic, cable lines, and railroads. MBS is your complete brush and tree removal company, and we also clear woods roads and food plots. Whether working on residential tree trimming or commercial projects, MBS utilizes the most advanced equipment and environmentally friendly clearing methods available. MBS, clearing the way to reliable energy. Visit our website for more information.
archery equipment provided for Outdoor Bound TV by Mission by Matthews, True Fire Releases, Optimizer by HHA Sports, and Tacticam.
Well, that wraps things up for us here in Mississippi. Folks, join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around Wisconsin, around the nation, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Our goal here, main goal here, is to enjoy this.
When is the best time to clean a muzzleloader between shots?
No, that's not how I will do that.
Times it will start over. What was it?
Take two.
Once muzzleloader season is open,